Stupid!
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Phantom Forces, which is a game on Roblox. Yeah. I'm sure you are anticipating this video.
Oh yeah, totally.
And why it's actually good.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good. I mean, maybe not really, really good, but we can get into that
It's
later,
better than lots
still,
of AAA games.
It is sad, kind of sadly.
And while AAA games obviously annihilated in terms of graphics and technical stuff and settings and all those sort of things, but this game has so much more content and more maps and more fun than lots of AAA games.
Yeah, more fun. So yeah, we'll dive into why Phantom Forces is the greatest Roblox FPS of all time, and also just
it's the best game I've played on Roblox.
Yeah,
it's way more polished than your average Roblox game.
Yeah, but so let's first dive into all this stuff. So let's talk about the guns and everything. So guns, there are legitimately if I could guess, there's legitimately like 200 guns.
Probably.
Like, I'm serious.
There's like, so many guns per category.
So many. It's
and if
insane.
you like grinding, you could grind.
Oh baby.
You in this game as opposed to COD. In COD, you grind, or most AAA games where you can grind. You grind to a certain level, and then you get all the stuff, and then you just either re-grind for the content
you restart
again,
over.
Or you just grind and get nothing, like the 1,000 levels in Black Ops 3 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But in this game, you can grind forever and keep getting new content. That's how much content there is.
There is, like, you could get to like a level 120, and there will be a hidden SMG at 100 at level 140 or something like that.
And even with a single gun, like, there's so many attachments and so many high-level attachments. If you want to keep using that and keep getting to a high level with your guns, you will always you will be rewarded for actually doing that.
Mm-hmm. With there's also at least like 300 attachments. There are like 100 sights, like 300 like lasers and different like side things and grips, and then there's like
they added those round, like the way you're I'm not sure what it is,
tracer rounds
and all those other things,
and you could get like buckshots for shotguns, or like different shotgun shells,
and there's lots of super creative attachments too.
The ballistics tracker,
ballistics tracker, and it also has lots of attachments that you would expect in any game. I don't think it has a noob tube though, so sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't have.
But the grenades are noob tubes.
Yeah, the grenades are noob tubes. Holy cow, they're.
We'll talk about that later when we get into some issues with the game.
But there's just so much stupid. There's just so much stupid stuff. Not stupid stuff, but there's just a stupid
amounts of stuff.
There's just so much. It's really cool, and like the credit system is pretty great for leveling as well.
Although you don't really get that many credits.
No, you don't get too many, and grind, and as it can be, even though we're not a huge fan, or even though I'm not a huge fan of grinding. Grinding can be a little bit much, but it's still nice to get the option, like to get at least some credits in order to buy like the weapons that you want later on early.
Yeah, so in this game, if you don't want to grind to level 200 or something, which does take a very long time, you can buy a gun that's at a high level outright using credits, although it does take quite a while to get enough credits to do that.
Yeah, but it's still nice that they have the option and stuff. But there's so much stuff.
They have some kind of loot crate thing. Don't know anything about it. I've never used it.
I know. It's just skins for your gun.
Okay.
Or like the CSGO, you could get a different knife or something like that. And then when you open it, you get a key and you get a case, and then once you use them together, you could get the skin. And you can actually sell the skins.
Pretty sure that's from CSGO or something.
Yeah, it is. But you can sell the skins for credits, which is nice. But there's so much customization. Well, let's move on to the actual gameplay. So
we got to talk more about the content first.
Okay.
But yeah, as he said, there's tons of customization, all these sites, all these different things, and there's tons of ways you can alter your weapon stats using all of this stuff, and you can put. This is something that I really like. You can put any sight on pretty much any gun. Like you could put like a VOG 6X scope on a super high recoil like SMG or something.
It would work.
Yeah, you can do any. It wouldn't work, but you can do anything you want.
You can do it if you want to. It's like putting an ACOG on the Scorpion in Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
but
Anyway, yeah. Now we'll start talking about the gameplay. So I think the gameplay is pretty. Oh wait, we didn't finish the content because the maps.
Yes, because there are so many maps. There's legitimately like 29, 30 maps plus. There are so many maps. There are there are maps that they have,
and you can vote for maps too, which is awesome.
And modes. Vote for maps.
Yeah, maps and modes.
But there's so many maps. There's maps that they made themselves, and there's also tons of maps from Call of Duty
or from Battlefield, other games. I'm sure there's other maps in there from games we haven't played. And
like CS:GO.
Not all of the maps are super great, but there is a voting system, and the maps that aren't super great usually don't get voted for often.
Mm-hmm. There is. It's not like there's it's more average map wise. It's not super like, oh my gosh, all the maps are super great. It's more average. The maps.
But there are tons of content, or tons of content.
So
this game puts AAA games to shame in terms of content.
It has had a while. But I mean, still, like tons of other games that have live service like this have had a while too. So, sorry, but this game just puts them to shame.
Obviously, it's way easier to make content for the Roblox engine. It's super easy in terms of game development, at least compared to other game engines.
Yeah, but they still have so much content. And now we can finally move on to the gameplay. So. The gameplay is pretty good. It's pretty fun. I like it. I like the the ability to like the crouch speed thing.
Yeah,
like that. That's very important.
It's not mega amazing, but they just give you stuff and you can have fun with it. Mm-hmm. That's what's so great about it is you can just mess around, do whatever you want, have fun.
A dolphin dive. Mm-hmm. They have again sniping. Like sniping is pretty good. Sniping in this game is insane. Yeah, because. Hipfire is actually accurate in this game. Like,
hipfire is accurate to where your barrel is pointing, and when you equip a laser, it only shows you where the barrel is pointing.
Yeah, the little crosshairs or whatever don't mean anything. They're just I said lasers actually show you where your bullet's going instead of just reducing the spread or anything. So it could be everything's a laser, but I mean it works for this game. This game has,
although that's kind of countered by the fact that most guns have quite a bit of recoil, like way more recoil than your average shooter.
Yeah.
But there are some guns that don't have much recoil, and this is an issue with the game. Is there's like a low recoil dominating meta. Yeah. Because the guns with the lower recoil are much more useful than the guns without.
You can't use anything.
I think you can still use other guns.
You can, but
you can mess
really,
around,
really,
but
really difficult.
It'll be difficult. And if you want to be competitive, you're gonna have to use a different kind of weapon that doesn't have a lot of recoil.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you could still use them, but yeah, that is a slight issue, the low recoil. But the gunplay is still good though. Like it's still really, really fun to get kills. It's satisfying to get kills, headshots.
And because it's on Roblox, it's a lot easier than your average FPS game. Yeah. Where you go into a match and it's like 6 people quick scoping. They're in phase, and then you've got like. Your guy who's jump shotting or drop shotting around every corner with his SCUF controller and his 4K monitor and he's got 200 FPS on his PC. Like you don't have that in this game.
No, you may have like 1 or 2 sweats, like super sweats every like 10 lobbies.
You counter the level 200 occasionally.
Yeah, but it's still really fun. And yeah, that little crouch, like, kind of... It's honestly a slide. It honestly is like a slide.
It makes you move way faster.
It's pretty nice. The dolphin dive is pretty great. All the attachments help the guns a lot. Since there's so many guns, it's super fun. And the maps and everything like that are really good. So, you kind of started the negative, so let's start the negative section. The map spawns are not that good. They're super sticky.
Depending on the map. Some map spawns are good. Some maps I think are pretty good, like the ones that were were there or when the game like first came out. Yeah. But a lot of the newer maps are not as good. But the spawns on those maps aren't as good either.
Yeah, some of the spawns are a little bit like too sticky, or sometimes they're not. Yeah, they're a little too sticky, and sometimes because you could spawn on people and Roblox is not known for its netcode and everything, like it'll say, oh yeah, this person's out of combat, and then you'll spawn on them as soon as they get shot.
Yeah.
So then you'll just die instantly as well.
And that's a good segue. Another big issue with the game is the netcode, which is not good. It's really bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's Roblox netcode. This is running on the Roblox engine, so you're going to get all of the issues associated with that. Weird glitches and physics-related glitches, touching a tank and flying into the air or something.
Yeah.
And the netcode. Yeah, obviously you die a lot around corners. And a contributing factor is also that lots of the walls are basically cardboard.
Yeah, a lot of the walls are basically just cardboard, so it's hard to tell whether or not they killed you before that, or if they could shoot through the walls or anything like that, and it could be kind of confusing. And that netcode, although I can't really super blame them.
Yeah, it's not their fault, because that's just inherent with Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed to run on grandma's PC.
It is. And so another thing is the grenades are a little bit
They're pretty
insane,
OP.
and
you get 3 when you spawn.
Yeah,
imagine if you got 3 grenades when you spawn in COD.
Or 3 lethals.
3
in
lethals.
COD. Like just 3 C4s.
3 lethals. And you didn't have to give up anything to do that. Imagine how the community would riot if that happened.
It would be insane. But
and the grenades are also super powerful.
Yeah,
you can just throw grenades.
Yeah, you can just throw grenades.
You just spawn. You could just throw some grenades, and you'll probably get a couple kills.
And choke points in this game are not super rampant, but there are quite a lot of choke points, so you can just throw grenades on choke points.
Obviously, depending on the map.
Yeah, and then sometimes the noise, it's really weird. Like, you'll throw a grenade, and then you'll see someone who threw a grenade, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm far enough away, and then you'll just kind of fall over, and you're like, what? How'd I die? And no noise. There'll be no noise.
Yeah.
And then you'll just be like, oh, that guy's random grenade killed me. Oh, okay. That's kind of strange. But, I don't know. I don't have many other negatives.
Another one is bodies glitching through objects happens all the time. You'll be walking in a building and you'll look up and someone's leg will be glitching through the
leg because they're laying down.
If the character lays down, and you can actually shoot them through that. That's been in the game so long, they're probably never gonna fix it.
No,
I don't even know how they would fix it.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They'd have to have the collider, or not the damage hitbox turn off or something on the leg when it goes through. That would just not work. So
yeah,
I don't think that's going anywhere.
Yeah, so that's just kind of an issue again, dying randomly. Other than that, the loot box system, as I said, it's not good that they added it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is cosmetic, and they've had it for at least a few years, and they've never had it be more than cosmetic, which is good. Thankfully, they haven't had it weapons in there, but it still is kind of annoying and scummy. But
whatever, they need their Robux.
They need their Robux. I need some Robux.
But overall, we think the game is pretty fun, and there's always something new to play around with. You'll never get all of the attachments. You'll never get all of the guns. And you've always got something new to try when you get in. Mm-hmm. And there's always a new map, too. There's so many maps. Last time I played, I got a new map that I didn't even know was in the game.
Yeah, I got multiple new maps that I didn't even know were in the game. Before I stopped playing, there was quite a few maps, and then I joined, and then they had freaking Operation Locker from Battlefield 4, and this new suburban map or whatever.
Oh yeah, that one. Not a huge fan of that one.
But they have so many maps and so much content. So our one thing is that we wish it would be so awesome if this game came out on the on a real engine, Frostbite or something like that.
That would be epic. Or more realistically, Unity or something.
Yeah.
But the amount of time it would take to render all of this content with real HD models and create all of this in a real game engine is absolutely insane. It would take years.
Yeah, it would take years. So it's just...
Oh, at the end here, we should mention some quality of life sort of things that this has. For example, the UI is awesome.
It's actually really great.
This UI is so much better than most AAA games.
Mm-hmm.
And when you turn off a weapon, or when you change your weapon, it doesn't lose the attachments that you had on it. This is such an amazing quality of life feature that for some reason hasn't been implemented in any other shooters.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you equip another weapon and then you go back to the weapon you had before, it'll keep all of your attachments.
Yeah, it'll keep everything that you have. It's super easy. It has a lot of depth, but it's not super hard. It's the kind of mentality of like easy to pick up, hard to master. Mm-hmm. Like there are so many. It could be super deep, but it's super simple. Just one attachment per category, and that's it. It's really good to get kids.
You can really mess around with those attachments to change how your gun works.
Yeah, so it's really good to actually get kind of kids and stuff like that into shooter games and stuff. It's a good baby's first FPS.
Yeah, which is basically what it was for us, other than MW2 or something.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Do you have anything else?
No,
I don't
that's
have anything else. If you like Phantom Forces, like the video, comment down below. Video ideas. Leave your best class setups.
Yeah.
The sweatiest MP7 laser class that has no recoil.
KSG double green laser.
How to get the Vector in 2 days or something stupid like that. But no. Leave down in the comments below what your thoughts on Phantom Forces are. If you played it, if you like Roblox, stuff like that. Let us know some video ideas as well.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, and have a good one.
Bye.